lot of people think that the most elaborate and challenging part of doing custom closet design is designing a big closet. That is absolutely positively not the case. It's actually more when you have smaller spaces. So designing, for instance, in a dormer, this is a closet that's being used for two small kids. And so part of the challenge was, how do we maximize the storage in this space, working with these angles and not make it like a corn maze coming through here. So let me talk to you a little bit some things we did. So number one is you can get more things in a drawer than you can hanging. And because there's not a lot of width, this actually gets narrower as you come in here. We use drawers on both sides of this to accomplish that. And so one of the other things you'll also see is the drawers are all on a slow close. To me, this is especially important. This is again for younger kids, little kids at this point. But you know, kids, if they're probably like my kids, never gently do things, so that kind of protects the drawer boxes as well. Now, one of the other things that was done in here is you want to make a closet, whether it's a small closet or big closet, feel like it belongs in the space. So this home is a little more of a transitional design, and so being that it's a smaller space, didn't want a dark color, but wanted something with a little bit of texture, a little bit of interest. This is a pattern called Morning Mist. And then also something that contrasted with the floor. And then really right now, this brushed brass handles are good because they don't show spotting and they're very much kind of on trend. Now, as you come in here, this was designed actually for double hanging space. Right now, customers using part of it at the bottom, actually more just for shelving. But as the kids get older, this rod will go down these increment holes. The shelf that's in between here will likely come up, and then this could be really a single hanging section. Right now, like I said, the little girls' clothes are not super long, but as we know, these kids are definitely going to grow. Now, as you come back into the space, this will eventually become like a long hanging section because there is enough depth. It's higher, let's say, and we can kind of create a long hang section in here. The reason that did not put any drawers over here but put shelving is because the closet comes in over here, so it's deeper in that section if we look up there, and it comes in. So in this case here, still can use the shelving. If we had put hanging clothes, this thing would have been coming through like this, would have been really tight. So in a lot of cases, you have to think through short run and long run, and how do you work with the specific heights that you've got. A couple other details I want to point out to you in this dormer closet. So one of the things that's nice about a dormer style closet is often you'll find a window, so it makes the space feel better. But we looked at, could I put some shelving below here? The reason actually didn't was two things. One is, in coming in with the door open, it would have been kind of tight. It would have been possible to have had some shelving here, but where the register grate is at would have made that kind of challenging and difficult if you ever needed to maintain inside of there. So with dormer closets, really in small closets, you have to be much more thoughtful than you do actually in a bigger closet. And one other detail I'll show you over here is this would have been nice from a closet design standpoint if the light switch was on the outside, but since it isn't, what we ended up doing is using a little bit deeper drawers at the bottom, and then a shelving section on top of this drawer stack right over here. So again, design in a closet that's a dormer, you've got to be more thoughtful than design of a larger space. My name is Mike Foti. I'm with Innovate Home Org. Our number is 614-545-6888, or you can go to innovatehomeorg.com. Thanks so much for watching.